when challenging conditions arise. We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make
cha-ching
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
Abby Johnson with the home run just about to straightaway center field.
Welcome, everybody, to Breckenridge High School, Breckenridge, Minnesota. Tonight, it's the home of the Cowgirls, and tonight we've got some Minnesota High Schools Section 6A volleyball action coming to you live from Cowgirl Gymnasium here tonight. Again, welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, and thanks for tuning in. And also thanks to you tuning in and watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, our own dedicated cable channel here on Red River Communications. We want to thank them for being our partners and also helping to sponsor these broadcasts. These section games don't come free, so they help us out a lot, and we appreciate the help we get from Red River Communications. Please tell them thanks for us. Welcome again to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner. I think Brian Watson will be here soon. He has a prior commitment, and I think he's going to be checking in with us here in a little bit. But I am your play-by-play guy tonight for Section 6A volleyball between the visitors here, Battle Lake, and the home team, the Breckenridge Cowgirls, the number 1 seed. Battle Lake comes in here as the number 8 seed. Want to welcome again, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner on the camera and producing so far tonight. That's Camden Yards. Kelson is always here for our Breckenridge Sports, and thank him for doing that and doing a spot-on job. Well, again, number 1 Breckenridge taking on number 8 Battle Lake in Section 6A volleyball here. And the other games here, Battle Lake, first of all, beat Rossay on Monday night in the first round. Defeated Rossay 3-0. So there was a victory there. And you look at the bottom part of the bracket there, Henning defeated Norman County East, Ulen Hitterdal, the Titans, in 3 sets, 3-0. So Henning moves on as the 7th seed to play the number 2 seed, Hillcrest Lutheran. So that sets up the section tournament. Again, Breckenridge and Battle Lake here at this one. And Breckenridge, the number 1 seed. Then Park Christian will take on New York Mills, the 4-5 game. And then the 2-7 game will be Hillcrest Lutheran Academy and Henning. And then finally the 4th game of the night will be Underwood and Lake Park Audubon. They'll be playing each other in Underwood. So there's your setup for tonight. And guess what, folks? We've got a special treat here for you in a couple of minutes. We're going to come back. We've got some interviews with a couple of players from the Breckenridge Cowgirls coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network, Section 6A volleyball action.
Local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Interstate Engineering, our business.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and welcome back to Breckenridge, Minnesota, the home of the Cowgirls, where the #1 seeded Breckenridge Cowgirls are hosting #8 Battle Lake. The Cowgirls coming in with an overall record of 23 wins and 4 losses. In the section, they were 9-1, and in the Heart of Lakes Conference, they were 7-1. And taking a look at the Battle Lake Battlers, they were 8-16 coming into the game tonight, and then in the section they were 8-9. In the conference they were 4-7. There's your look here at the two teams tonight, and as I said earlier here, again, welcome to our pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision sales and planning service center for the Southern Red River Valley. And earlier tonight here before I came in, folks, we had a chance to talk to a couple of players that joined the 1,000 club for the Cowgirls this year, and I had a chance to talk to Parker Yagi and also to Sydney Roberts. Here's the interview I had with them just a minute ago. All right, welcome everybody to the Yield Advantage pregame show, and we have special guests here tonight with us here before the big game, and we are joined here by the recent members of the 1,000 Assist Club and the 1,000 Dig Club, Parker Yagi and Sydney Roberts. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, how about that? Now, Parker, we'll start with you first. Question is going to go to the both of you. Parker, was that something that you expected to do this fall here in the volleyball squad, was get 1,000 assists? Did you know that number was close, or did Coach Kruger tell you that?
Well, before, she reminded me that it was happening, I had no idea. I didn't remember, and Sydney texted me. I'm like, wait, what? It's always been a goal of mine to come here and get 1,000 assists, but I wasn't expecting it to be this soon in the season of my junior year.
And just your junior year, so you got time to build on that number yet, too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Sydney, you too, same question there. Is that something that you knew you were coming in close to, the 1,000 digs? And I know Margaret Kruger, your coach, was one of the first ones to get the 1,000 dig mark, and now you joined that club with her. So was that a goal that you had this season, or was that just something that came along and all of a sudden it was there?
Yeah, it was. She sent the stats, or career stats last year, and she highlighted Parker and I's number. So I kind of knew that, with the amount I got the years before, it was going to happen. But
that's
I didn't
awesome.
know how soon.
All right, and Sid, I'm going to stay with you. You're a two-sport athlete here this fall. You've already qualified for the state tournament, or the state swim meet, if you will. So are you swimming in the off time that you have from volleyball, too?
Not much this year, no.
Not as much as you probably should, huh?
No.
But you've been able to qualify for state, so congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, Parker, what are you doing in your off time?
Playing basketball.
Play basketball, getting ready for that, too. Yeah. You guys both play basketball. Sydney, you're a 4-sport athlete, and Parker, you're a 3-sport. You play track in the spring as well. Yep. You both play basketball, too. So you've been teammates for a long time here. Parker, you've been up on the varsity a long time. Talk about Sid as a teammate.
Sid's always been one of my favorite persons to play with because, we get after it in practice. It gets very competitive between us, but at the end of the day, we're all friends, so we may have a little smack talk in practice or get after each other, but it's all fun.
All right, Parker, same question to you about Sydney, same question to you about Parker, excuse me.
I think, she's one of my favorite persons to play with. She is motivated just like I am, probably.
Awesome.
About the same, yeah. and she's so much fun to play with.
And it's going to be tough. You know, you guys have been teammates for so long playing varsity sports of all kinds. It's going to be tough when you're done all together.
Yeah, let's not talk about that right now.
Okay, we're not going to do that. All right, so let's not do that. All right, so we got to get you guys down here for warm-ups here in a couple of minutes. I told Coach Kruger I'd let you do it. But I got to quick ask you both a question. What's your favorite Coach Kruger thing at practice that she says or does?
Oh no. This is really
Go ahead and say it. She ain't gonna be mad. She looks around to her. All right, we'll skip. You got anything, Sid?
Get on the line.
Get on the line. That means you're running.
Talking about if we're gonna run or not, and we're done playing our games, and she goes, "Get on the line."
So that's it. That's the order. All right, Parker. Let's just go to you now. Your final goals for the season here. What do you want to do here as a volleyball team?
Well, I mean, the goal is always to go to state.
There you go.
But it's game by game. We got to figure out this game tonight and then focus on Friday and on and on.
Talk about a true coach there. That's what the coach would say. Let's focus on tonight. Sid, same thing?
Yeah.
All right, so now just as we go along here, we're going to wrap it up here, but I want your Grammy, Paula Morris. Yep. She's a loyal watcher of Three Border Sports Network. You want to say hi to her?
Yeah.
And anybody else? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hi, Grammy.
What about Uncle Scott and Aunt Jody?
Yep, I think they're coming tonight.
Oh, they're coming tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll get to meet them. All right, Sid, and I know that your dad's probably watching too. Anything special you want to say to him?
Hi, Dad. Love you.
All right, that's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, Parker Yagi, Sydney Roberts, you guys go down and get ready for warm-ups. Thank you very much, and that'll wrap it up here with the girls, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Thank you.
Connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
How about that for an interview with a couple of ladies that joined the 1,000 Assist Club and the 1,000 Dig Club for the Cowgirls. We're about ready for our Miller & Associates starting lineups here, brought to you by Art Grocco and our PA announcer here at Cowgirl Gymnasium tonight. And we're just about ready for them to go. So, all right, here we go. There's Art.
And for your support of the student athletes competing tonight. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to the players, coaches, and fans from Battle Lake. Breckenridge High School encourages positive sportsmanship and behavior at all of our activities. Please encourage players and coaches with positive comments and acts. Please respect the decisions of our contest officials. What you say and do during the contest reflects on your team, school, and community. Enjoy the game by being a good sport. The officials for this night's game are Mike Hall and Brian Hinsman. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask everybody to please rise, remove your cap or hat, face the flag on the south end of the gymnasium as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem by the Breckenridge High School Band under the direction of Emily Christensen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet the participants of the night's contest. First, for our guests on the scoreboard, the Battle Lake Battlers. First, your reserves. Number 1, Cadence Call. Number 3, Olivia Love. Number 4, Ainsley Setterholm. Number 5, Ada Walker. Number 7, Marley Blado. Number 11, Isabel Brandberg. And now for your starters. Number 8, Belle Borman. Number 9, Kelsey Christensen. Number 10, Kinley Borman. Number 12, Kennedy Cameron. Number 14, Skylar Jacobson. Number 16, Sophie Ackerman. And your libero, number 17, Danica Byrne. Coaches, Denny Roysum, Heather Ackerman, Kirsty Miller, and Rick Schaller. And now, for your Breckenridge Cowgirls, first for the reserves. Number 1, Emily Gowan. Number 2, Josie Weinbar. Number 6, Jonica Bernatus. Number 7, Piper Janing. Number 8, Adriana Spear. Number 12, Adalia Spear. Number 13, Coley Schuler. Number 15, Mariah Coltis. Number 16, Mariah Hout. Number 17, Ellie Brewer. And now for your starters. Number 3, Sydney Roberts. Number 5, Chastity Hansen. Number 9, Caitlin Kaler. Number 10, Aaron Blafus. Number 11, Parker Yagi. Number 19, Jaylee Ernst. And your libero, number 4, Carson Neppel. Coaches, Margaret Kruger, Alicia Finkraw, Missy Johnson, and Brianna Dower. Let's get ready and play some volleyball.
There we go. There is your Miller & Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And that will conclude our Yield Advantage pregame show. And coming up soon, we will have our first serve, which is going to be brought to you by none other than Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Tyler Farm Supply, located in beautiful downtown, scenic Tyler, North Dakota. Tyler Farm Supply, our first serve sponsor, also our first kickoff sponsor in the football games that we broadcast here on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, I'm Joe Schreiner, Camden Kelson producing tonight's show and also running the camera. And here will be our first serve of the night, and that will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, and it'll be served up by Parker Yagi. Number 1 versus number 8. And boom, we're ready to go. Twins. There's Borman Twins on the, that's tipped there by the Cowgirls, goes out of bounds. The Borman Twins play for the Battlers. So it'll be a challenge for your play-by-play guy tonight. Number 8 is Belle Borman, and number 10 is Kinley Borman. And Kinley's back to serve with a 1-0 lead. And there's Caitlin Kaler, and it goes out of bounds on Kaler's kill attempt. So 2 quick points here for Battle Lake to start it off. Again, Kinley Borman to serve. KK digs. Parker sets up to KK. She'll punch it over. Jacobson digs. Over to Belle Borman. Yagi setting up Chastity Hansen. Got it. Point for the Cowgirls. Chastity Hansen with the kill. Chastity on the season had 172 kills. Make it 173 now, including the tournament. Chastity steps back to serve. Clears the tape and got the point. She gets the ace So Chastity with that ace. That will give her 32 on the season. She had 31 coming into tonight. Again, clears the tape by about 2 feet on that one, up near the rafters. And a little confusion there by the battlers, but Carson Neppel dig. Parker Yagi sets to Kaler. She tried to find an open spot. Now back over here to Bell-Borman. She'll go across. Chastity digs. Sydney Roberts with her first chance. To middle, and it goes out, but it was touched by the Cowgirls. It's a 3-2 lead for the battlers. Kennedy Cameron with that kill. Checking in now for the battlers will be Marley Blado, a junior. And she'll serve. Neppel with the dig. Beyond the 10-foot line, Sydney Roberts had to go over. Set to Bell-Borman, blocked at the net, but it goes off the hands of Kaler. And it's a 4-2 lead for the battlers. Jumping out to an early lead here. Just one senior on this Battle Lake squad. Parker Yagi back sets to Kaler. She'll swing hard, and it'll be a kill for her. Went off the hands there of Ackerman. And a point for the Cowgirls. It's 4-3. The Cowgirls trail by 1. Caitlin Kaler back to serve. Dug out. Kinley Borman. There's a hit going across there by Cameron. Jaylee Ernst from behind the 10-foot line. Good play at the net there by Battle Lake. Cameron goes over. Parker digs. Chastity Hansen back sets to Sydney behind the 10-foot line. Got it to go in. Sydney Roberts with a kill. Sydney Roberts led the team in kills for this season. 277 kills on the season. Give her 278. Kaler tied at 4. It's at the net. Picked up by Aaron Blofus. Over to Sydney. She goes over. Set over to the near side, and it's going to be a push over the net there by Bell-Borman. Good play by the Cowgirls at the net. Sydney with the kill, and there's a block, and it's going to land in. I believe that block was by Kennedy Cameron, the junior. The Borman twins will check out. Olivia Love checks in, and I also believe that Danica Byrne also checked in. Sydney digs, back set over to Jaylee Ernst, and she got it to fall in. So Jaylee Ernst with the kill, and we're tied at 5. Back to serve for the Cowgirls is Coley Schuler. 18 aces on the season. Coley gets it across to the middle. Cameron. Nice dig in the back row there by Olivia Love. Schuler back sets to Parker Yagi. Got it! Parker gets a kill. Nice little back set there for Parker to put that one across for the Cowgirls. And they get their first lead of the game here, I believe, 6-5. Coley Schuler steps back to serve again. She does. She gets it across. This time it'll, again, good shot there by Cameron. Sydney Roberts. Nice block at the net by the Battlers. They're going to say somebody was into the net. I think it's against the Battlers. Number 12 came down on top of it, is what the referee said. So a point to the Cowgirls. Their 2-point lead. Biggest lead of the night here for the Cowgirls. Coley Schuler steps back to serve once again. Goes deep with it. That one's going to go off the hands of Olivia Love, and it'll be a point and an ace for Coley Schuler. 8-5. B-Dub not going to make it tonight. Sent the text. His meeting went late. Coley Schuler back set to Cameron. She'll punch it over. Schuler will set over to Sydney at the net. Blocked at the net there, but they're going to be a whistle. And they're going to say that did not go over the net, so it's a 4-hit violation here on the Cowgirls, and it's 8-6. Cameron goes back to serve. Sydney Roberts with the kill, and they're saying it was a tip. They're asking for a tip, and they didn't get it. Cowgirls were asking for a tip, did not get it. The corner judges both said out. 8-7. There, hits the tape. Good dig there by KK. Over to Sid. She'll punch it over. And Olivia Love tried to hit that one backwards, and nobody got to it. Point for the Cowgirls, and they keep their 2-point lead as Sydney Roberts goes back to serve. Coach Kruger in her usual spot at the end of the bench, and Sydney with an ace. Everybody smiling on that one. Clears the tape by just a little bit. Sydney on the year, leading in aces as well, so that was number 31. Into the rafters, bounces down hard, but the Battlers come up with it. And a good dig again by Sydney, but it goes out of bounds on that hit. Brought over by Kelsey Christensen, a freshman. Skylar Jacobson checks in. Granddaughter of Jake. Everybody knows Jake, used to teach at State College of Science. That one hit the rafters as well, and then going over with that one was Christensen. Third hit, Sydney from beyond the 10-foot mark, got it to fall in, so Sydney from deep adds to her kill total on the season. Again, she's leading the team in kills. Caitlin Kaler second on the team in kills with 257 at the end of the season. Carson Neppel serves. Back set. Kill goes out. And that attempt goes out there. The Cowgirls score on that one. That kill attempt was by Christensen. And a 4-point lead for the Cowgirls. Neppel serving again. Set by Ackerman to Kinley Borman. Chastity Hansen dug out by Love. Borman sets it up to Jacobson. Kaler. And a beautiful dig in the back by the Battlers, and in at the net. Cowgirls trying to block. Chastity Hansen, good volley going again. Ackerman sets up Kinley Borman. Is it in? They say it's in. Point for the Battlers. 12-9. Rotation. Belle Borman checks in. Back to serve, Christensen. And she gets the ace right in front of Neppel, and Sydney Roberts diving for that one. Couldn't get it to come up. Beautiful spot there for Kelsey Christensen. Good serve. And again, hits the tape. Neppel. Chastity Hansen. Kinley Borman just got on top of that one a little bit too much. Put it into the net. And it's a point for the Cowgirls, 13-10. Parker Yagi back to serve again. Ackerman sets it over to the near side. Belle Borman. Good dig by Sydney. She'll set up Chastity Hansen with Neppel's set. And Chastity couldn't get it over the net. Point to the Battlers, 13-11. Neppel, Yagi, Kaler, got it. Caitlin Kaler with another kill. 14-11, the Cowgirls retain that 3-point lead. Well, number 8, number 1 versus number 8 is what I'm trying to say. Chastity Hansen gets it over, Jacobson digs. Ackerman sets it up at the net, but it was a little bit too close to the net. Ackerman taps herself on the chest and said, "My bad." Chastity Hansen back to serve, leading by 4. At the net, Sydney Roberts puts it away. Cowgirls stretching out the lead. Now it's a 5-point lead, and it's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew. 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton, where the customers' service and satisfaction is their number 1 goal. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, welcome back to Cowgirl Gymnasium here in Breckenridge, Minnesota. Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Camden Yards Kelson on the production side and also on the camera. And a set over to Belle Borman, tipped at the net there by the Cowgirls. They control. Sydney Roberts. They say it's out. They are going with that call, and it's out. So a good time out there for Coach Jenny Roysum. Assistant coaches Heather Ackerman, Kirsty Miller, and Rick Schaller. Back set to Kaler, partially blocked at the net. Second hit, Ackerman sets it up for Belle Borman. She goes over to the other side. Sydney Roberts just punched it over, and unable to control it was Cameron, and it's a point for the Cowgirls, and they stretch that lead back to 5. Second round, round 2 of Section 6A volleyball. Cowgirls got a first round bye. Battle Lake had to beat Rosse, and Belle Borman taps herself on the head, says my mistake. Chastity Hansen comes out. Carson Neppel goes in. Caitlin Kaler serving. Set to Belle Borman, a little awkward. Couldn't quite get behind it. Set over to Sydney Roberts, tries to find them where they ain't, and she gets that point. And trying to reach that one was Blado, and unfortunately for the Battlers, it's a Cowgirl point, now up by 7. Brandborg, Isabel Brandborg, the only senior on the squad, checks in. Oh, and there was a nice run and hit there by Cameron. And Brandborg digs. And again, Cameron off balance a little bit. Neppel digs, but it goes off the side. It'll be a point for the Battlers, 19-13. These two met in the tournament over in Pelican Rapids back on September 7th, and it was a 2-0 win for the Cowgirls. Jaylee Ernst. And Jaylee with the kill. She got that one. It took a few seconds for it to work, but Jaylee catches the Battlers. And the first ones to put up 20 on the board are the Cowgirls. Adelia Spear checks in now for Parker Yagi. She'll be in the front row. At the net, second hit by Ackerman goes over. Kaler from deep. And that will be a kill from Caitlin Kaler from the back row, as Olivia Love couldn't quite handle that one. It's 21-13. Again, Cowgirls stretching this one out. Ace for Coley Schuler. Cowgirls 22-13. We got a timeout on the board. It's the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to contact Eric and the crew, located in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 19...
All right, we're back. And I might sneeze again here. Yards, I'm going to put myself on. I had a little bit of a sneeze there. Hit the wrong button, Yards, or what? Did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, folks. Didn't mean to sneeze in your ear there. Cameron goes back to serve. Cowgirls up by 8, 22-14. Back to Sydney Roberts. She'll punch it over. Ackerman sets up Kinley Borman. Dug out by KK. And we got a whistle, a violation, 2 hits. And it's 22-15. Nice crowd on hand here in Breckenridge for Section 6A volleyball. Second round. Coley Schuler will bump it up to Sydney Roberts, and again, she was a little bit off balance. I think that one might have hit the rafters a little bit, kind of threw off Sid's jump there. And it's 22-16. Cameron back to serve again. Our Studio 22 design shout-out line. Yards will put that on the screen for you. We want to get some shout-outs out. Aaron Blofus goes into the net. And an unforced error there. The Cowgirls now lead down to 5. Studio 22 design shout-out line. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Give us a text, 701-640-2619. Back to Kaler. Tipped at the net. Ackerman will set it up over to the near side. Neppel over to Sydney at the net. Blocked again. Quickly. Parker Yagi goes deep with it. Ackerman sets up Kinley Borman and quite didn't get enough behind it. Studio 22 design shout-out line. It's on the screen there. Send us a text. Tell us who you're cheering for and who you are, where you're watching, and we'll get you on the air with your text message. Sydney Roberts clears the tape. Tickles the tape. And that one's on a hit there by Cameron, and it goes out of bounds. 24-17, set point. Send us a text. We'll try to get to you in the next set. 701-640-2619. Sydney with the serve. That one goes up into the rafters, and it sits up on top of the ductwork and does not come down. So I'm assuming they play it over again. I have never seen that. It got stranded up on top of the ventilation ductwork up there, and it did not come down. So they're going to play it over. Sydney Roberts serving, 24-17. Adlers get it over with Kinley Borman, so a free ball here for the Cowgirls. Blofus tips it in, finds the open spot. Point for the Cowgirls. A set win for the Cowgirls, 25-17. So that will end set number 1. We're going to take this OSPTI set break, and we'll be right back with your text messages and more coming up in a few minutes.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
After that set break, brought to you by OSPTI. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankins and Fergus Falls and in Breckenridge. I want to thank Chris Roberts and Sean Roberts there for being a part of the get-go here when we first started Three Borders Sports Network. They've been with us ever since day one. So thanks to the Roberts family for being sponsors on Three Borders Sports Network. Get well soon, Chris. All right, here we go with set 2, and Kinley Borman serves it up to Sydney Roberts, and the set goes over to Jaylee Ernst. Jaylee puts it over, dug out in the back there by Christensen. Parker sets up KK, and it landed in and the corner. All right, good kill there for Caitlin Kaler. Chastity Hansen will step back to serve. We're getting some text messages on our Studio 22 Design. Put that number up one more time for me, Yards, would you? Studio 22 Design shout-out line, 701-640-2619. She's got a great photography. And there's a nice block at the net by Ernst and Kaler. Studio 22 Designs, women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts. Open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. 701-640-2619. Chastity Hansen to Jacobson. Ackerman sets up Cameron. And again, Ernst and Kaler put it back on the Battler side, and a point again. 2 in a row for the Cowgirls there at the net. 3-0 lead. Chastity serving. Couldn't get it over. Of course, Karen and Carly Kappas are watching the Cowgirls, cheering on the Cowgirls. They watch on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28. Thank you, Karen and Carly. Appreciate you guys, faithful viewers of Three Borders Sports Network. That one's tipped back to Neppel, and third hit goes over by Ernst. And that was just kind of a discombobulated play there. And Ernst just tried to get it over on a third hit going backwards over her shoulder. It just went out of bounds. Back to serve will be Brandborg, the only senior on the Battler squad. Yagi back sets it to Kaler, and Kaler with another kill. Caitlin Kaler with another kill this evening. At least 7 or 8. Grammy Paula Morris from beautiful East Wichita, Kansas, cheering on the Cowgirls, and Parker Yagi. Thank you, Grammy Paula Morris. Appreciate you tuning in and watching. And that one was a tough play, and Chastity Hansen could have maybe hurt her wrist on that one, but she came up okay off that floor on the kill there by Bell Borman. Olivia Love steps back to serve. Parker will set it up to Sydney Roberts, and that one goes into the net. And here come the Battlers, tying it up at 4 here in set 2. Yagi back sets it to Ernst. She goes over, dug out in the back by Byrne. Third hit goes over by Christensen. Here comes Sydney Roberts, and that time Sid puts it in inside the line. Sydney with a kill. Team season leader in kills. Sydney Roberts moved from the libero position last year to an outside hitter and leads the team in kills. Coley Schuler couldn't quite get the serve over. We're tied back at 5. 5 apiece. More text messages. Chris Roberts watching. Thanks, Chris. Kind words. Appreciate it. Get well soon, buddy. Uncle Jake and Billy watching from the couch in Battle Lake. Here we got some Battler fans. And there goes Kinley Borman. Now Coley Schuler sets it up to Sydney, and Sydney a little bit too strong, and a point for the Battlers, and they'll take the lead 6-5. So Uncle Jake and Billy, they're watching from the couch in Battle Lake. Appreciate you tuning in to Three Borders Sports Network. Jake and Billy. Coley Schuler will set up to Aaron Blofus, and that one's out. Cowgirls a little bit too strong. Again, looking for a tip, and nobody's agreeing with them. Cowgirls wanted a tip, and I did not see it if it was. Battlers with a 2-point lead, 7-5. Kaler from beyond the 10-foot line, and there's Borman. That was Kinley Borman with the block. Battlers up by 3. Go Cowgirls and Chastity Hansen from Mima, Grandma, watching in Wahpeton. Cheering on Chastity. And that one goes to Roberts. Yagi with a little power behind that one, but it's picked up nicely by the Battlers, and going over will be Christensen. Schuler back sets to Parker Yagi once again, and that time it was in, and Parker with the kill. Again, Mima, Grandma, Chastity Hansen's grandma watching. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. Big shout out to Parker Yagi and the Cowgirls watching from Big Birch Lake and Gray Eagle, Minnesota. Thank you guys for tuning in and cheering on the Cowgirls. And that one by Christensen falls short, and another point for the Cowgirls, and they're going to try and tie it up here on this serve now by Sydney Roberts. Big shout out to Parker and the Cowgirls. Big Birch Lake, Gray Eagle. Schuler will set it over to Hansen. That one's into the rafters off the top of the light, and it comes down, and the third hit goes over by Olivia Love. Set to Blofus. Free ball for the Battlers. Christensen goes over, dug out by Kaler. Nicely dug. Blofus goes deep with it. Again to Christensen at the net. Schuler, Hansen back over to Kaler. She goes over. At the net, Ackerman to Kinley Borman. Blocked by the Cowgirls, and it falls down to the floor after the tip by Aaron Blofus. Dominic Rickles, thank you. Good luck, Cowgirls. Keep it going from the Wilkin Rottweilers co-ed volleyball team. Coach Dom, Coley Schuler's aunt. Aaron Blofus goes over. Jacobson bumps it up. Third hit by Love. Free ball here for the Cowgirls. Schuler back sets it to Yagi. Off the hands. Jacobson bump sets to Christensen. Schuler to Hansen. And Chastity Hansen finds an empty spot. And the Cowgirls trail by 1. Carson Neppel steps back to serve. So thanks, Coach Dom. Kevin and Ann Heidemann cheering on the Cowgirls. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Oh, and a nice dig there by Love, and the Battlers keeping it alive. And Kaler with the kill. Nice set there at the front. And Caitlin Kaler puts it away. She's got to be pushing double digits in kills for the evening already. Neppel serves again. We're tied at 9. Ackerman sets it up. Behind the 10-foot line goes Cameron. Over to Chastity Hansen. Blocked at the net. Falls back down on the Battler side. And there again at the net. And I think Caitlin Kaler got up on top of the net. Nope, they're saying it was Chastity. So Chastity Hansen gets whistled for the violation. Again, Kevin and Ann Heidemann, thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders. Appreciate it, guys. This time Schuler will set it up to Kaler. From the flat-footed Caitlin Kaler. Ackerman sets it up to Kinley Borman. Neppel hits the light, and it comes down too fast. Boy, the ceiling's been taking a beating tonight. We got one ball stranded up on the ventilation work, and it's hit the lights twice. Christensen serves. Schuler sets up Caitlin Kaler. Bang! You can't get in front of that one. And it's back to a 1-point lead for the Battlers as Ernst will check in now for Schuler. The Phillips family, they're watching and tuning in. Three Borders Sports Network, thanks for watching. Cheering on the Cowgirls. Thank you, Phillips family. And here is Belle Borman. Back over to Sydney Roberts. She goes over, goes deep. Set to Kinley Borman at the net, and a nice block there by Caitlin Kaler. Point for the Cowgirls. Kaler up on top of the net there, blocked that kill attempt by Kinley Borman. We're tied at 11. Parker Yagi to serve. And again at the net, Caitlin Kaler just tips that one straight down. Nice play at the net there by Caitlin Kaler on that kill block. Cowgirls with a 1-point lead, and Parker Yagi with an ace. And we got a timeout on the floor after the Cowgirls take that lead, 13-11 here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to take a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll be right back after this message.
Is your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Parker Yagi to serve. Cowgirls after that Carlson Family Insurance timeout leading by 2, 13-11. Jacobson goes over at the net. Here's Belle Borman. Back set to Kinley Borman. Now Parker Yagi will set up Chastity Hansen for the kill attempt. Almost hit the rafters again. Now over to Belle Borman. Hansen digs again. Yagi back sets to Ernst. Partially blocked at the net, and Ernst goes over and gets the point. Jaylee Ernst playing well for the Cowgirls. Dan, Amber, Owen Bogenreef cheering on the Cowgirls from beautiful, scenic downtown Kent, Minnesota. Bogenreef family, Dan, Amber, and Owen. Thank you, guys. Ernst, a little bit off balance there, and that one was cleared on the net there by the second hit. Micah and Miles Moxness from Kent, Minnesota cheering on the Cowgirls. Thank you very much. Micah and Miles Moxness, and that one goes into the net on that serve attempt by Kinley Borman. 15-12, Cowgirls with the lead. Watching the Cowgirls, number 19 from Dennis and Bridget. Thank you, Dennis and Bridget. Cheering on Jaylee Ernst. Kaler with another kill, easily in double digits. Caitlin Kaler at the net. Kaler just a junior at 5'8", but she can get up on that net. Chastity Hansen serving, clears the tape. Ackerman sets it over, up, and coming down with it there was Borman. And there is Sydney Roberts with her kill attempt and success. Cowgirls again. Stretching it out here a little bit at 17-12. This time Cameron in the middle. Eppel digs. Parker Yagi sets up Kaler, but it's dug out here on the block. Sydney Roberts on the far side. Finds a spot right in front of Belle Borman diving. And the Cowgirls with that point, 18-12, and another timeout here by the Battlers. We'll take a quick timeout, 30 seconds here, and we'll be right back after this message.
Tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey girls, oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
Just when we wanted a 30-second commercial, we had a 60-second commercial. So thanks to Red River Communications. And Borman with that kill and point. And this time, Caitlin Kaler puts it right back for the Cowgirls. And they're back up by 6, 19-13. KK back to serve. Cameron back over to Christensen. This time Parker Yagi will set up Aaron Blofus, and Aaron with a nice tip at the net finds the spot. Aaron Blofus with the kill and the point. And the Cowgirls again first to reach 20. It's 20-13. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls. KK back to serve. Nice serve and a knuckleball there, and it was just kind of ricocheted around like a pinball in the back there. Diving for that one was Kinley Borman. Ackerman touched it next, but just couldn't get it up, so a nice serve by KK. That thing had very little spin to it, as did that one. Set over. Again, nice kill by Belle Borman in front of Kaler. 21-14. Love checks in. Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-game show brought to you by First Community Credit Union. Nepple digs. Yagi sets it over to Sydney Roberts. Third hit by Christensen. Set to Ernst. She'll push it over the net in a good spot, but picked up there by the Battlers. Look at Nepple dig that one out. And now Kaler. And Kaler with another kill over to the other side, and it's a point for the Cowgirls by Caitlin Kaler's kill. 22-14. Here comes Coley Schuler. Natalia Spear also checking in for the Cowgirls. Getting some front row time for the Cowgirls as Schuler serves. 22-14. Ackerman sets it to Cameron with a nice kill and a point for the Battlers. 22-15, 7-point lead. Cowgirls won set one, 25-17. Sydney Roberts got it to go over. Just rattled the tape there a little bit and fell in, and Love tried to bring it up but couldn't get it to go up high enough, and it falls into the net, down for a point. Cowgirls 2 points away from a set 2 win. Again, Dennis and Bridget cheering on Jaylee and the Cowgirls. And goes up over into the bench is where it ends up for the Battlers. And a point for the Cowgirls, and Sydney with the ace. 30 aces on the season for Sid, and here comes she's serving for set point, and that will be set win number 2 for the Cowgirls with a 10-point set win, 25-15. There's a set break, and that's brought to you by OSPTI. We'll be right back after this set break in a minute.
The time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union insurance agent today.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. OSPTI Set Break. OSPTI for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and Breckenridge. Speaking of Hankinson, go Coley and Cowgirls. Cheering on the Cowgirls from Hankinson, North Dakota. Mavian, M-A-V-I-A-N-N, Kraus. Mavian Kraus, I'm going to say, unless it's supposed to be Marianne Kraus, but it is typed with a V as in Victor, so Mavian, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, but thanks for watching Three Borders Sports Network. Cheering on Carson Neppel and the Cowgirls, the Overmos. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching Three Borders. And an ace for Parker Yagi as that one just fell over the tape, and the Cowgirls off to a 1-0 lead here in set 3. Also, George Sanchez and family tuning in and watching. And there's another ace for Parker as Kinley Borman couldn't handle that one. George looks pretty good there, buddy. He's got the big screen on and has his favorite beverage with him. Good for you, George. Enjoy the Cowgirls as they're up on a 2-0 lead over the Battlers. Kaler at the net with a kill. Good dig in the back by Kinley Borman. We got a whistle and a double hit there on the Battlers. So the Cowgirls out to a 3-0 lead here. They lead 2-0. George Sanchez and family there looking there. George got it on the big screen and enjoying his favorite beverage. Good for you, man. Thanks for the text. Caitlin Kaler has to go over and dug out by Christensen. Now is set up to Kinley Borman, and she gets the ace at the net. Right in front of Sydney Roberts. It's 3-1 in favor of the Cowgirls. Serving 1-3. Back goes Kinley Borman. Twin sister Bell. Parker Yagi sets it up to Kaler. Caitlin Kaler, was it in or out? They're saying it was in, and Kaler with the kill. Chastity Hansen goes back to serve. Chastity Hansen leading in aces for the Cowgirls. She had 31 on the season. And there's a set there by Yagi at the net to Kaler, and it's tipped, and it's going to go in anyway. So Kaler with another kill. We'll talk to head coach Margaret Kruger after the game on the First Community Credit Union post-game show. First Community Credit Union makes your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with their products. First Community Credit Union. 5-1 lead here for the Cowgirls. Section 6A, round 2 volleyball action. Ackerman sets it up to Cameron, and right at the net was Jaylee Ernst and Caitlin Kaler. 6-1 lead. Chastity steps back to serve again. And does. Jacobson digs. Ackerman to the front row. Cameron, excuse me. Hansen from beyond the 10-foot mark, and that'll be 4 hits. The 4-hit violation. Brandborg checks back in. Jacobson comes out. Again, just one senior. Brandborg is the only senior. Isabel Brandborg for the Battlers. Only senior on the roster. Set to Sydney Roberts. She's got to push it over. Bell Borman, back to Bell Borman. Partially blocked at the net by Ernst and Kaler. Ernst goes over. Cameron goes over on the second hit at the net. Parker Yagi does well to keep it on there. And Caitlin Kaler, just like a basketball player, getting up there and dunking it right back down on the Battlers, and it's a 7-2 lead. Aaron Blofus checks in. Bell Borman's got to go over from outside. Parker Yagi was trying to dig that one out of the net, and it just fell down. Didn't hit the net, just hit the bottom of the net. Parker couldn't do much with it. 7-3. 3 serving 7. Love back to serve. Olivia Love, a junior. Kaler. Yagi. Ernst. Up into the rafters, hits another light, and it comes down pretty quick. Kinley Borman couldn't quite handle it. That one hit the light. Third time tonight it's hit the light. We got one that's already stranded up on top of the ventilation. Parker Yagi checks out this time. Coming in for the Cowgirls was Piper Janing, her first action tonight. Coley Schuler serves. Blocked at the net. Ackerman couldn't handle it when it came back. Aaron Blofus puts it back down, and AB with the kill, or excuse me, a kill block. Aaron stands at 5'10". Ackerman sets it up to Christensen. Schuler to Roberts. Whistle already. Double hit on the Cowgirls. And a point to the Battlers. Cameron will step back to serve. Kennedy Cameron, a junior for the Battlers. Again, this is a one-and-done tournament here. Schuler plays it up with a bump set to Janing. Then a whistle. Double hit again. So 2 hits. A double hit again, whistled twice on the Cowgirls. 9-5, they lead the Battlers. Schuler to Blofus. Aaron got it in. Aaron Blofus with a kill. Chastity Hansen checks back in. Sydney Roberts goes back to serve. Sydney with the overhand serve. Ackerman sets up to Kinley Borman, partially blocked at the net. Set to Chastity Hansen, dug out by Cameron. Goes up high, and Love goes over at the third hit, back deep to Kaler. Schuler tries to go over, and a nice play by Christensen at the net, and a point for the Battlers. 10-6 is the lead for the Cowgirls. Jacobson checks in now. Ackerman serves. Schuler with the bump set, and Chastity Hansen with authority puts it away. Jacobson at the net, couldn't quite get it back over on the Cowgirl side as Carson Neppel steps back to serve. 11-6. Ace for Carson Neppel. Carson Neppel with the ace. She has 27 of them on the year. Give her 28 now for sure. Ackerman sets up Kinley Borman with power, but it goes too far, and it's a 13-6 lead. 12-6 lead. 13-6 lead. I was ahead of the scoreboard, and the scoreboard finally caught me. Neppel serving again, 13-6. Love with the dig, it goes over. Free ball for the Cowgirls. Janing with the kill and the point. Piper Janing with the point for the Cowgirls. Want to thank Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our Coaches Show sponsors. Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified Chevrolet and GMC dealer. Wahpeton Daily News. Superior Builders. Brian Bernatus, thank you very much. Kinley Borman goes over. Sydney Roberts digs to Kaler. And Kaler will get the point on that kill. And it's 15-6. Optimum Rehab and Dr. Tony, Interstate Engineering, Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, all your favorite team sports apparel. They also make some cool vinyl signs. Stop and see Wayne and Tyler down on Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carson Neville bump sets to Schuler. She'll go over on the third. Ackerman sets it up to Kinley Borman. Look at Hansen and Kaler at the block at the net. 16-6. Cowgirls jumping out to a big lead here. Kinley Borman sets it over to Christensen. She bumps it back over to the Cowgirls, and Chastity Hansen with the kill, and it bounces up and goes over at the net. Hansen again, and this time Ackerman couldn't handle it, and a point for the Cowgirls, and it's a timeout on the floor by the Battlers. Cowgirls lead 17-6 on this Carlson Family Insurance timeout, located on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wapaton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Back in 30.
Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Wapaton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wapaton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at WapatonDeliandEatery.com or call 642-3639.
At Smith Motors. All right, we're back, and after that Carlson Family Insurance timeout, Chastity Hansen puts it into the net, and it's 4 hits against the Cowgirls. And with that timeout, Coach Roysum was successful in breaking the string there by the Cowgirls. 17-7. Schuler sets up Chastity. Hansen blocked at the net nicely by Borman and Jacobson. Ackerman sets it up to Bell Borman, and nice dig by Chastity. Third hit going over by Sydney Roberts. Got it from the back row. Sydney Roberts with the kill. 18-7 lead. We also want to thank Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial, and Casey Formanek of Wapaton. Country Financial, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, Sanford Health, Red River Communications, Cable Channel 28. That one goes out. Unforced error on the Cowgirls. Sanford Health, Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wapaton Deli, you just saw their commercial, and Dean and the famous grinder. Channel Seeds and Matt Bone stepping on board with 3 boarders this year. Channel Seeds and Matt Bone. Kaler with the kill. Nice dig in the back by Ackerman. Can they save it? Goes up into the rafters. Third hit does go over. Ackerman saved it on the third hit. Kaler got it. Cowgirls successful on that one. Battlers really worked hard to try and save that point. Caitlin Kaler put it away. Mariah Coltis checks in. Also checking in is Josie Weinbar, getting some varsity action tonight. So Josie steps back to serve. The jump serve works. Jacobson goes over. Sydney Roberts tries to block it at the net. Ackerman sets up Cameron. She'll push it over. Yagi with the dig. Sydney Roberts at the net. Finds a spot. Nice dig by Bell Borman. Jacobson, look at that block by Kaler. Getting up on the net. Caitlin Kaler with the block kill. And a point for the Cowgirls. Mariah Coltis comes in at 6'1" and can put a lot of arm up there. Josie Weinbar with the serve. Jacobson digs at the net. Kaler again with the kill block, and a good eyes at the net by Caitlin Kaler. Don't forget, we'll have Coach Kruger on our First Community Credit Union postgame show. Comdale Innovation sponsors our play of the week. Weinbar serves and off balance puts it into the net. Frustrated with herself. Also want to thank Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, OSPTI, our set sponsor. Farmers Union Insurance Scoreboard, Kyle DeVries been with us since day one also. And that one is nice dig there by Borman, and that's going to go out of bounds there on a hit by Cameron Bell. Borman did a nice job digging that one out. And the Cowgirls up 22-9. Ellie Brewer coming in for Aaron Blavis. Brewer getting her first action tonight on the floor. So a couple of youngsters up in the front line with Sydney Roberts. Caitlin Kaler steps back to serve. Bell Borman hits it up into the rafters, but Cameron does a nice job. There's Ellie Brewer with the kill. There, how about Ellie Brewer getting a point on the board? And the kill, it's 23-9. Tyler Farm Supply, Miller and Associates, American Family Insurance. And that one's going to be at the net there, and nobody can play that one off the net as it falls to the ground, and a point for the Battlers, 23-10. And again, Micah and Miles Moxness, thank you very much for watching Three Borders Sports Network and cheering on the Cowgirls. Parker Yagi sets it up for Mariah Coltis. Blocked at the net. Christensen, nice block at the net. Brewer and Coltis getting excited on that one. Chuckle on that one. They're both smiling too, and it's set match point. Mariah Coltis getting the high fives from the bench. Here comes Parker Yagi. Piper Janing back in. Coley Schuler back to serve for the set point and match point. She gets it over. Kinley Borman, Ackerman to Cameron. Sydney Roberts digs. Over to Piper Janing. Third hit's got to go over by Love. Free ball for the Cowgirls. Piper Janing to Brewer. How about Ellie Brewer wrapping it up for the Cowgirls? It's 25-10, your final score here in set number 3. And the Cowgirls moving on, and they'll play Friday night. They'll play right here, and we will be right here as well. The Cowgirls victorious in set 3. They win the match 3-0. We'll be right back with our First Community Credit Union post-game show and head coach Margaret Kruger right after these messages.
Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town deals.
So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member owned.
But aren't all financials member owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American American Family Insurance. Miller and Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and those of you watching on Red River Communications Cable Channel 28, thanks for watching and tuning in, and welcome back to our First Community Credit Union post-game show. Check us out for all the products that they have and how they can deliver your or how they can make your dreams affordable is what I'm trying to say here, Margaret. So sorry about that. I was trying to do that off the top of my head. Well, you got done breaking my equipment there, you said, so you're all good to go? No, you're fine. It's all good. It's been used and abused many times. But anyway, welcome to our post-game show, Margaret, and congratulations to the Cowgirls on a nice win here in the second round of the tournament, actually.
Thank you.
So moving on and back here on Friday night, but we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let's talk about tonight's games. I think the first two sets, in my eyes, Battle Lake just hung in there. And then all of a sudden you go on a 12, I got it down as a 12-7 run, and then in the second set you went on a 12-4 run to end it. So it was close all the way up to that 10-12 mark, and then you went on runs.
Yeah, that's what I said after the the second set was like we can't wait until point 12 to start playing and pulling ahead here. We gotta go right now. So yeah, it was nice to see them come out stronger in the third set. But you know, #1 seed against number 8 seed. Okay, so going into it, as you know, been there, done that, been the lower seed. It's like somewhat defeating, right? So you got to battle with everything you got.
Sure.
They put up a huge block against us, especially in that first set. Number 12, I think it was, blocked really well. Yeah.
Yep.
So we had to get around her, but it just, like, Caitlin Kaler started swinging stronger in that second and third set. Once we got ahead in that second set especially, you know, 2 big blocks from her right away there kind of gave her a little spark too. So that was nice to see. But we can't wait. We can't wait to see how hard we're going to have to play. And, we have to start strong right away. So going into Friday night, that level of play has to change.
Sure. And again, I just was impressed, and you mentioned Caitlin's name, and of course, it's a team win, obviously. But
right.
Caitlin Kaler, again, I don't know how many kills she had. I don't keep track up here during the game itself. But KK had a number of them. Also blocks at the net by Kaler. Ernst was there. Bloffus was there. And then at the end here, the third set, you had Ellie Brewer and Mariah Coltis coming in and doing a great job at the net as well.
I know. And, just speaking of those two, and even Piper Janie, those tall ones here, their future is bright. They're only sophomores. So getting them a little play here and there is nice to be able. But I'm expecting big things out of them, going into their careers as Cowgirl players here. Caitlin Kaler had a really good blocking game. Jaylee Ernst got some good touches on the ball too, but also had some good key kills too. She was really trying to find the open spot, which was great. And then I thought Erin did a good job of finding the open spot. She might not be the strongest swing hitter, but she's going to score with her tips or her off-speed stuff. So
eyes in the back of her head.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how kids do that, but it's crazy.
And the rest of the team is supposed to be talking to our hitters, let them know what's open too. As long as they're doing their jobs, right, they're going to be in a better position to score. But props to Carson Neppel. Sydney Roberts played a good back row game. Chassie Hansen
had a great game.
Had a great dive in the back row too. So it all starts with that pass too. So credit to those back row players. We adjusted our rotations just a little bit here in this postseason to put us in a better position to serve receive to start our offense. So maybe a little bit adjusting here and there when we got in those lulls for a little bit. But we were able to dig our way out of that. So going forward, I expect a little bit more out of that serve receive pass so that we're able to get out of a serve receive right away.
That's cool. So, all right, Margaret, let's take a look forward now. We can finally do that. We're going to be home on Friday night. Yards is keeping an eye on it there right now. New York Mills is ahead. The 5 seed is ahead of the 4 seed. 2-0, and right now the current score, Yards, is
15-18.
Is that what it is? 15-18? Yep. And then who's in the lead? Mills is in the lead. Okay, so it looks like it might be New York Mills. It is an opponent that you've played once already. We can speculate that it's going to be them, but either way, tournament gets tougher every time you move on.
Every time,
it's going to get tougher.
We saw Park Christian at a scrimmage in August, right, 3 months ago, and then we played Mills twice this season. So either way, we got to be ready to go.
Yep, absolutely. All right, I got to put you on the spot. In the pregame interview I had with the girls. You already heard about it?
Well, they said something. What'd they say?
I said, what's your favorite thing that Coach Kruger does in practice? Or what does she say or what does she do? And Sydney responded, go to the line. So that was their response. And
well, I'm glad Sydney likes that because that means we're running. They always wait for me to say when the coaches walk in the gym, they're either waiting for us to shake and get on the line. That means they're running, or serve, because then they're skipping the running. So that's what they're always waiting for.
It was funny because I asked Parker that question first, and she just kind of looked. She chuckled first, and then she turned around and looked at you like you were going to come up or something. So it was pretty funny. But anyway, again, Coach Kruger, congratulations on the win. And moving on in Section 6A, we'll be here all the way through,
that's awesome.
My friend.
That's awesome.
We'll be here all the way through. So if you go to Fergus Falls, if you go that way, we'll be there as well. And
that's the goal.
Always an enjoyable time. So,
all right.
Margaret Kruger, head coach of the Cowgirls volleyball squad. Thanks for joining us on the First Community Credit Union postgame show. There's Margaret Kruger and the victorious Cowgirls. Well, buddy, that's going to wrap it up for us, Yards, I think, huh? And you got an update there. Go ahead and put yourself on the mic and tell us what the update is on the New York Mills score.
Mills is up 21-16, third set.
So they are up 2-0. So it looks like it might be New York Mills on Friday night. That game will also start at 7 p.m. and we'll also have it right here on Three Borders Sports Network. And we'll have it quickly for you on Friday night. Also, there'll be a football game on Friday night. B-Dub's going to have a Husky football on Friday night. Let's see. There's nothing tomorrow. We're off tomorrow night. There's not going on. Saturday, we'll be back. Breck football. The Cowboys are going to be playing again, huh?
Parker's Prairie.
Parker's Prairie on Saturday. So that's at 2 p.m.
Yep.
Pregame will go at about 1:40, 1:45, somewhere in there. Yards and I will have that game for you, and hopefully B-Dub will be able to make it as well. So, again, the Cowgirls victorious here in round number 2 of Section 6A Volleyball. They're victorious 3-0 over the Battle Lake Battlers. The Cowgirls moving on. And it looks like it might be New York Mills. We'll see what happens, and stay tuned. Watch our website for the links to the game, and we'll see you on Friday night right back here in Cowgirl Gymnasium. For Camden Yards, Kelson, Brian Watson, and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, good night, everybody.